Staying with the topic of employment, as with job seekers the world over, for most Chinese people these days, finding any job is more important than finding the perfect job. As we've seen, for recent graduates particularly, the pressure of managing to survive financially is the greatest problem. Some are lucky and find employment that suits them straight away, while others slave away in jobs they hate simply to get by. Then there are those who work for relatively low salaries because they love their work, while some will stick with boring jobs because the pay is good. This week we went out on the street and asked some Chinese people what their ideal jobs would be. Here's what they had to say in today's Straight from the Streets.
I think the ideal job would be to work as a doctor because you're doing something important, saving people's lives. I am from Hong Kong. People are thinking in Hong Kong the best jobs are working as a doctor or a lawyer.
In my opinion, teaching is a very respectable career, and it also has the advantage of being a very stable job.
Maybe graduates would prefer to work as government employees. I think that's a good stable job.
I think working in the financial industry would be the best, because in this industry, you get paid for your efforts. Teaching is also a good job. I was physical education teacher before. I believe it's important to educate people, and it's not a high-pressure job. It also gives you a stable income.
Now, the majority of the comments there, Mark, seeming to focus on stability. That could perhaps be a reflection of the current economic flux we're in just now, but certainly stability the main theme there.
That's right. Just this past weekend, we saw nearly 1 million people sit the civil service exam for government jobs. They're competing for just 10,000, less than 10,000 jobs, in fact. So really attractive, this concept of the iron rice bowl here in China, something that is stable, it will always give you food, and it will never break, it never goes away.